Cheerful morning to all of you students. As you know, yesterday we have done the explanation of poem Don't Give Up. Today we are going to continue with the question answers of the poem. Let's start from the part B of the poem. It says, read these lines and answer the questions that follows. First question is, she has risen again and grown loftier and prouder. Question number first is, who is she? Answer for that is, she is a tree. As we discussed in the poem, it was an oak tree. B part says, what does the wind do to her? What does the wind do to her? In poem we have discussed that the winds bowed her down. Answer for the same question will be, the wind bows her down. Another question is, how does she rise again? After the wind bows her down, how does she rise again? She rises again loftier and prouder. As yesterday we have discussed about it, that the oak tree after getting bowed down, it rises again loftier and prouder. Means it rises again more stronger and prouder of its efforts, that it does not give up. Let's discuss question number 2 from the part B. Question number 2, the line says, that's the test that tries you. Part A says, what does that refer to here? Answer is, that refers to gain victory from defeat. As the line said, gaining victory from defeat, that's the test that tries you. So answer is, gaining victory from defeat. Part B, do you think it is easy to try again after failing? We all know it is not easy, right? So answer is, no, it is not easy, but we should never give up. As we have read the poem yesterday, even after facing so many problems, the young birds were determined to fly, and ultimately they flied. Even after going through the lot of storms or stronger winds, the sturdy oak tree was never giving up. So that's why we should also never give up. Though it is not easy to try again after failing, but we should never give up. C part, do you think it is easier to succeed after failing at something? Yes kids, what do you think? Is it easy to be successful after failing in something? No, it is not. We know that. For example, if anybody is trying to play a game for the first time, when we are not knowing the rules of the game or we don't know how to play it, that time it is not easy for us to win. We fail that time, right? But does that mean we should give up? No. Although it is not easy to get success after failing, but we should keep on trying. Alright? Let's discuss part C now. First question is, why does the poet not want us to stop for crying? The poet does not want us to stop for crying because he wants us to try again and again and again to achieve our goal. Yesterday when we discussed the poem, we have already discussed in the very first stanza where the poet said, if you have tried and have not won, never stop for crying. Right? In the very first line they said it, that if you have tried and have not won, if you have already tried to do something and you were not successful, you should not stop for crying. Why? Because he wants us to try again and again to achieve our goal. Clear? Second question, how is all that's good and great done? How is that all good and great done? Yesterday we have done. Very next lines beta, all that's good and great is done just by patient trying. Answer is, just by patient trying. We should be patiently trying again and again, and ultimately we will be successful. Next question, how do birds become better flyers with time? Answer says, birds become better flyers with time because they learn to fly after several tries. Do you remember the second stanza of the poem? yesterday we have discussed, though young birds in flying fell, their wings grow stronger. The next time they can keep up a little longer, right? How they become better flyers? With several tries. When they try to fly for the first time, they fell down, they again fell down, but with every new try they are able to fly a little more, and ultimately they can fly as long as they want. Fourth question says, who has risen to become loftier and prouder? Who has risen? Answer it. Yes. Third stanza of the poem, it said, though the sturdy tree has known many a wind that bore her, she has risen again and grown loftier and prouder. The answer will be, the sturdy tree has risen to become loftier and prouder. Next one, what does the poet feel about succeeding without being challenged? The question here means, what does the poet feel about being successful without getting any failure or without failing? The answer says, the poet feels that succeeding without being challenged will not be valued by anyone. Do you remember the last stanza we discussed yesterday? Let's discuss it again. If by easy work you are beat, who the more will prize you? Gaining victory from defeat, that's a test that tries you. So the last line said that the poet feels that succeeding without being challenged will not be valuable, or it will not be valued by anyone. Where the line said, who the more will prize you, it means your victory, if you are being successful without any problems, without failing, your success, your victory will not be valued by anyone. I hope you all understood these questions. Kindly write the questions and answers on your fair notebooks.